Hi everyone, I'm Melissa Gonzalez, Elite Artist of Farouk Systems, and today I'm here with my beautiful model.
Hello, I'm Natalia Castillo, Director of Miss Houston Latina and Fire You Up.
Yes.
We're very excited to be sharing this experience with you guys and teach you guys a little bit more about how to use this amazing tool.
Yes, and as you guys can see, and you all know, Halloween is coming up, so we wanted to do a Halloween Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead inspired look, utilizing our Chi G2 iron, as well as our hairspray, our Enviro 54 hairspray, and our Chi 44 Iron Guard, and our Chi Silk Infusion. So as you guys can see, half of Natalia's head is already pre-done, and I wanted to make this very fun, you know, by adding a nice beautiful braid. And as you can see, we also curled her hair and created more of like a beachy loose wave look. So today I'm going to be doing the rest of her hair, again using my Chi iron, and I'm going to begin by bringing Natalia to the side, and I'm going to be working from the bottom towards the top, and I'm just going to be clipping out her hair. So another thing is we are on live, so I want to encourage everybody to ask any questions. If you have any comments, or like I said, any questions that you might have on the tool, please feel free to ask. But I am going to begin again from the bottom, taking about a 1-inch subsection using my Chi G2. So this is an amazing tool because it is ceramic titanium infused. It has titanium infused ceramic plates inside of the tool. So we also have our power button and our mode button, and all of our buttons are inside. I really like that feature because when I am using my tool, I don't have to worry about accidentally pressing anything off. So because the buttons are in here, I don't worry about that at all. As you can see, we have a mode button. This is my favorite part of this tool. So once you press the mode button, you actually have 3 preset settings, which when you see, it's color coded. So 370 is for fine to fragile hair. You press it again, it's for medium hair, 395. Then for coarse hair, it goes up to 425 degrees. So as you can see, for any hair type, this is a perfect tool because you just choose your designated heating temperature, and then you can also adjust it by adding and decreasing your temperature. Awesome. So I'm going to begin by bringing this down to about 395 for Natalia's hair.
And I'll be reading some of the questions and the comments of people that are watching live right now. AV says, I love your makeup. Thank you very much.
It looks beautiful.
So much fun for Halloween.
Yes, it's perfect. And as you guys can see, like I said, Halloween is right around the corner. So we know a lot of people are still undecided of what they want to do and what they want their costumes to be. So we thought this would be a perfect thing to add for this Amazon
I didn't do
video.
it myself, so I want to make sure that people know we have a great makeup artist in the team. So
really quick, like I said, before we even started, I prepared Natalia's hair by utilizing the Chi 44 Iron Guard, which is this one. This is a great leave-in treatment that will actually protect the hair from any heat styling. So I definitely recommend that you apply this when the hair is damp. That way it protects it from the heat of the dryer as well as the heat of the flat iron. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to begin by placing my flat iron towards the bottom, and I'm going to bring it out one way towards the front and just slide it down.
Okay, we have another question with Melissa.
Yes.
Ali G says, do you have to use a heat protectant?
Thanks for that question, Ali. Yes, we definitely recommend that you do protect your heat because we are working with, you know, high temperatures. So to make your hair nice, healthy, and shiny, you always want to protect it from the heat. So we do definitely recommend that you use a heat protectant, and you could also use our Chi Silk Infusion prior. All of our Chi products are actually infused with silk proteins, so they all are also will infuse your hair and add protection as well as shine. So yep. So as you can see, one thing that I'm actually doing, and if you can tell, I'm actually alternating my sections. So as I'm working, I'm going one towards the front and one curl towards the back. What that's going to do, it's going to give me a lot of texture. And once I rake out all these curls and waves, it's actually going to look a little bit more of that textury look, which is what I'm looking for. Leave this right there. And this is a very cool iron. I love it. There's so many cool features about it too. One thing that I did want to mention is that it's dual voltage, so you can actually use it internationally, so you don't have to worry about that. It actually heats up very quickly. It has a 40-second heat up time, so it heats up very quickly.
Awesome.
And another cool thing is it actually has a 1-hour shut off as well. So most of the times we all live in a very busy world, sometimes we accidentally forget to turn off our tool. So that's one cool thing about our Chi irons, is that they have the 1 hour shut off.
Shut off. That's awesome. Ali G is asking us another question, and she says, "Can you please explain how to curl it with the iron? I can never get it."
Yes. Okay. So let me just grab a new clean section.
That's definitely a struggle. Sometimes it's tough
and see, and that's why we actually chose to use this iron, because I wanted to showcase how easy it is to curl and to wave, because a lot of people think that it's just a flat iron, it's just going to straighten your hair. But yes, the best way is to, if you want to actually do a proper tight curl, you can begin by placing your Chi iron at the top, twisting it 1 time, and then you're going to slowly bring that flat iron out. Now, the slower you go, the curlier the hair is going to get. And you can actually do this a few times. And if you want a curlier section, then you actually go back and do it 1 more time. So you also want to relieve a little bit of pressure. You don't want to hold the flat iron too tight, because if you do, then it's going to snag the hair and it's not going to glide. So as you can see, we can actually get a very tight curl as well. So what I like to do in these cases is I actually like to run my fingers through it at the very end. That way the hair looks a lot more bouncy and it looks a little bit more natural. But on my next section, I'm actually going to rotate it and bring it forward. And as you can see, I'm going a little faster. And to create a beach look, then you can actually leave those ends out. So the ends are a little straight, and once you actually run your fingers through it, you can see that it has more of that beachy wave, which is what we're trying to achieve for today. But as long as you're alternating your sections, that's the best way you can create texture. Now, if you want all your waves to go, a certain way, then you want to make sure that they all go towards the back or towards the front. But again, I'm creating a beachy wave today, so I am alternating my
amazing.
sections.
We have another comment. Melanie says, "I have thick hair. Can you tell me what heat setting is recommended for my hair?" Great question.
Very good question. So thanks, Melanie. Like I said, this Chi iron already has these temperatures preset. So for fine hair, it's 370, which is the blue color coded. Then 395 for medium, and for coarse, it's 425. Right
Don't
here.
burn your hair.
Yes. So one thing we promote with these tools is that you don't need so much heat. So you can, even if you have coarse hair, you can actually bring it down to 395. So this is the cool thing about this, is you have these LCD screen and it's color coded and they're all preset temperatures. So that's makes it very easy to be able to know what temperature you want. And like I said, it's a 1-inch ceramic titanium floating plate. And when we say floating plate, is as you can squeeze it and as you're curling it, the plate tends to move a little bit, which helps you glide a lot better as you're going with your curls. And I'm just going to continue by just taking the next section.
And it's fast too.
And another cool thing is that I love all of our tools have this swivel cord. This makes it a lot easier, because when we are curling and we are adding waves, sometimes the cord gets stuck. So I love that it moves with me, and it's very, very lightweight. So like I said, it makes it very, very easy to be able to achieve any look. And like I said, it quickly heats up, 40-second heat up time. And as you can see, all you really need is just one single pass.
Wow.
So this is the Chi G2 hairstyling iron, 1-inch. Do we have any more questions?
No more questions.
No more
so
questions?
Far.
So once I am done, I'm actually going to be utilizing my Chi Enviro 54 Natural Hold Hairspray. I really like that hairspray because it's a very natural, but yet if you want a little bit more of a firm hold, it's a buildable hairspray. It's also enriched with silk proteins as well, so it tends to give you that hold and it gives you a lot of shine. And it also protects against the humidity and eliminates a lot of the frizz. So that's one thing I'm going to be using to infuse my waves into Natalia's hair.
Do you recommend doing it before or after the hairspray? Before or after?
I actually recommend that you use the hairspray after, because if you tend to use it before, you're gonna have a little issues by gliding the tool out, which isn't an issue. It just depends on what style you want, but I actually like to lock in the curl in the wave after with my hairspray.
Okay,
Yes.
great. We have another question.
Perfect.
Ali G says, can I use it internationally?
Yes, thank you for that question. But yes, it is dual voltage, so you can use it internationally.
Okay, excellent.
So many amazing features with this tool, and like I said, it makes it so easy. As you can see, look how quickly I was able to achieve these
amazing.
beautiful curls and waves.
Wow.
So I am going to be spraying Natalia's hair with a little bit of the Chi Enviro 54 hairspray, just a small amount. And I'm going to use my fingers to just bring out some of these waves. And look how beautiful and how much texture we just added to Natalia's hair.
Wow.
Now I'm actually going to be also utilizing my Chi Silk Infusion, which is my favorite leave-in treatment. This Silk Infusion is a rich leave-in that you can utilize with wet hair or dry hair. So this has wheat and soy proteins. I like to put this in my hand and just bring it in mid-shaft to ends. So it's very important that we focus mid-shaft to ends, because when we go in and we apply like this, we tend to absorb too much on the root area, and we don't want that because this is all new hair, which is perfectly fine. What we need to do is enrich mid-shaft to ends with this product. This has silk proteins in it, wheat and soy proteins. It has amino acids. This will repair your hair from the inside out, and it smells amazing. And this can actually be, yes, I love to use this.
Okay, we have a couple more questions.
Okay.
AA says, is the heat protectant you used earlier also UV protectant?
Yes, you know what? Yeah, it actually is. Thank you for that question. So our Chi 44 Iron Guard is a UV and thermal protectant. Yes, it is.
Okay. Another question.
Yes.
Ali G, thank you. Will the silk make your hair greasy?
Thank you for that question. So like I just mentioned, it's very important that you only apply this product mid-shaft to ends. And with the remainder that you have on your fingers, then I go in and lightly apply just on certain areas. But it's very important that when you're using any leave-in product that you never just apply it this way. You always want to apply, you know, grab your hair like if you're going to do a ponytail and bring it in mid-shaft to ends. Because remember, all this is older hair, so it's more dehydrated. It's what's lacking all the amino acids. So from here on down is where we definitely recommend that you apply this silk.
Okay,
but thank you for that.
Questions. Yes. AV, do you use the silk before you dry the hair?
Yes, thank you for that. So we do recommend that you do apply it before, but you could actually apply this after. So I feel that when you apply this when the hair is damp, and after you dry it, it actually absorbs a lot better. And then after you style your hair, you can always go in and add more. So yes, you can put it on before or after. Personal choice, but I do recommend before. Do you have more questions? Good. Okay, so I'm actually going to begin by bringing Natalia's head a little bit down, and I'm going to incorporate a braid. So we are going to be taking this top section just to finish off this look and just give a nice kick to the style. I'm going to begin by French braiding the very top of Natalia's hair. As you can see, it's a 3-strand braid, and I'm going to grab sections and feed it into my braid. As I get a little lower, I'm going to just take sections from the top. So once I'm done here, I'm going to stop grabbing hair from the bottom, and I'm just going to grab hair from the top, and I'm going to stand this way to bring my braid towards the back. Grab section from the top, add it in, continue with my braid, add more hair, and continue. So I'm going to continue this until I have no more hair left, which is right here. Once I finish with this section, I'm going to use a small rubber band to just give me control, because then I'm going to go in and I'm going to loosen up this braid. So I'm just going to continue and stop right here. I'm going to grab a very small elastic band and just put it on these ends. Once I'm done with this, then I'm going to go in and loosen up this braid by just gently pulling on each section. Look how beautiful that is. I'm into braids. I feel like you can upgrade any type of style just by adding any type of braid. But I do love
And it gives it more like a Spanish
oh my
feel
gosh,
too.
yes. And then we are going to finish off by adding a beautiful Dia de los Muertos inspired themed headband. So want to complete the look, and like we saw, like somebody mentioned, everybody loves Natalia's makeup. So like I said, Halloween's around the corner, so we wanted to make this very fun and very Halloween inspired.
I'm gonna keep it on until
Yes.
Halloween.
Yes.
We have another question.
Yes.
Kelly says, what do you suggest to make sure that the curls last all day long?
Yes, thank you, Kelly, for that question. So after I'm done with this braid and after I'm done raking out all her curls, I'm going to seal it in with my Chi Enviro 54. That way it continues and maintains that hold throughout the day without making her hair any, crunchy or hard. And that's what I love about this hairspray.
Yes, I love it.
Yes.
Ali says, I love this style and you could totally use it anywhere.
Anywhere.
That's
yes.
true. For a wedding, maybe this hairstyle would be cute.
Yes.
Bridesmaids.
Yes. So I'm just going to grab a couple bobby pins and I'm just going to pin this in the back and I'm going to meet it at the center where my previous braid ended. So I'm just gonna grab my bobby pin and make sure that certain sections like these, there you go, right there. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my Enviro 54 hairspray just to control these flyaways, make sure that the braid is where I want it. Looks nice and shiny.
Smells so good. All these
Smells very
products
good.
smell amazing.
Yes. Yeah, so as you can see, this definitely made the look and completed the whole look. Now once I'm done, I'm going to grab a little bit of my Chi Silk Infusion and I'm going to go ahead and just bring her hair all back, and I'm just going to use my hands to make this product penetrate into her hair to diffuse the wave, because I want more of a loose beach wave. And like you can see, it's adding a lot of shine and adding a lot of texture. Forward. Now once I bring it forward, then I'm going to go ahead and seal it in using my Chi Enviro 54 hairspray. And like I said, this is a buildable hairspray, so you don't have to worry about it being too much of a hard hold. You can build it up depending on what it is that you're trying to achieve.
Okay.
But look how beautiful that looks.
Okay, so another question by
Yes.
a customer. Is better using the silk infusion before or after ironing with the G2?
Yeah, I actually prefer to do it before, because again, it also acts as a heat protectant as well as a Chi 44 iron guard. So I definitely prepare the hair with the Chi 44 iron guard as well as our Chi Silk Infusion. And then once I'm done after, then you could definitely go in and put about a dime size amount and incorporate it after, just to seal in the style. So before and after. As long as you just use a small amount from mid shaft to ends, you should be fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Customer says, I love this look.
It looks
Thank
so beautiful. And as you can see, once you stretch out the braid, it actually goes in and it gives you a lot of volume. So it makes it, just give it that beautiful kick that we want for our look. So to complete this look, we also added a beautiful headband, a Dia de los Muertos headband. And because I want to showcase my braid, I'm actually going to put this right here at the crown. And I'm just going to...
We missed one more question about how you did with your fingers. So for raking out the curls, is it better to use your fingers or can you use a brush or a comb?
Yes, I actually like to use my fingers a lot, but you could also use a wide tooth comb for this. So it's personal preference, but you know, when you don't have a comb with you, then you can definitely use your fingers. I like to do it, I guess, you know, I'm used to applying the product and I just use it, you know, both at the same time. So
perfect. Evie asks, can this style hold the flowers?
yes, so what I'm doing is actually I'm anchoring the headband with some bobby pins back here, but because it is a headband, it went in completely in, and I feel like it's pretty secure. But just to secure it a little bit more, I'm actually going to utilize a big bobby pin, and I'm going to slide this down this way so it anchors and it doesn't move. So
Yeah,
one
it
right
feels
here,
very secure in my hand.
one right
This
here, and one on the opposite side.
Okay, we have a funny question.
Yes.
Ali G asks, are Halloween and Dia de los Muertos the same thing?
Actually, you know what? That's a good question. It's more of like a theme. You know, some people celebrate Dia de los Muertos is kind of like the Day of the Dead. But I know it's all celebrated around the same time.
But it's not the same.
But it's not the same thing.
It's not the same.
But I know Halloween's coming around, and like I said, a lot of people after watching the Disney movie Coco, everybody's loving this look. So we definitely wanted to incorporate it, you know, in this video. Again, today we utilized our Chi G2. We added this beautiful braid, and we finished it off all sealing it with our awesome Chi products. And we really, really hope you enjoyed this look. Natalia, what do you think?
I love it.
Yes.
It's gorgeous. AA agrees with us that it's absolutely gorgeous. It feels great.
Yeah. Yep. So we really hope that you enjoyed this video. This was just, you know, to give you a fun, you know, vision to what we wanted to do, which, like I said, we have Halloween coming up, so we definitely wanted to incorporate some fun things. Any questions that you might have, please feel free to continue to ask. We will have representatives going back and answering all your questions. But again, my name is Melissa Gonzalez, Elite Artist for Farouk Systems.
Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Natalia Castillo. We'll see you at the next one.